Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jikook Diaries channel where we don't just follow BTS, we feel with them. Today, we mark a moment in history that every army has been counting down to the long-awaited discharge of Jungkook and Jimin from their mandatory military service. After what felt like an eternity, these two beloved souls, who once stood before crowds of thousands with glittering eyes and hopeful hearts, are now taking their final steps as soldiers welcomed not only by protocol, but by love. And that love, it shines purple across a military town that will never be the same again. A town awash in purple heart. In a modest town tucked away in the South Korean landscape, something extraordinary is unfolding. This isn't Seoul with its towering lights or Busan with its coastal charm. It's a place known for regiments and rules, drills, and discipline. And yet, over the past few days, this town has been transformed. Every street corner seems to echo one name or two: Jungkook and Jimin. Discharge banners grand, heartfelt, and painted in every shade of purple imaginable flutter proudly in the early summer breeze. These aren't just standard military acknowledgements. No, these are declarations of unwavering love. Huge photos of Jungkook in uniform, looking every bit the strong soldier he has become, and Jimin's soft, radiant smile beneath his beret are everywhere. Phrases like, "We waited for you," "Proud of our brave hearts," and "Jikook returns" hang from walls, light poles, and even rooftops. Local residents, many of whom have grown used to the quiet routine of military life, now find themselves in the midst of a phenomenon. Teenagers with army bombs wander alongside elderly couples asking what Borahae means. Cafe owners beam as international fans order special drinks named Jimin's Sweet Smile and Golden Maknae Mocha. In this town, Jungkook and Jimin aren't just celebrities. They've become legends. Not just banners, but a global hug. These banners did not appear out of nowhere. Behind each carefully printed cloth lies a story of dedication and unity. Across fan bases in Korea, Japan, Indonesia, the Philippines, France, Mexico, and more, armies pooled funds, submitted design mock-ups, wrote hundreds of loving messages, and coordinated with local businesses to make this happen. It became more than a project. It became a mission. A fan from Canada, who flew to Korea just to see the banners firsthand, said in an interview, "It's like we've been holding our breath for 2 years, and now we can finally breathe. Seeing those banners, it's like wrapping them in a hug we couldn't give during their service." On Twitter, now X, hashtags like #WelcomeHomeJikook, #ProudArmy, and #PurpleTown trended for days. Some posts had fans live streaming their journeys through the military town, showing every purple flag they could find. Others wrote long emotional threads, remembering the last time they saw Jungkook and Jimin live, what they've meant through the pandemic, and how they survived the silence. Let's not pretend it was easy. When Jungkook and Jimin enlisted, there was a collective ache in the army community. For the first time in over a decade, there were no new performances, no V-Lives from the two of them, no sudden Jikook moments to brighten our timelines. The silence was deafening. And yet, amidst the stillness, armies grew stronger. They rewatched old performances. They discovered fan edits they had never seen before. They replayed moments, Jimin reaching out to Jungkook on stage, Jungkook teasing Jimin during a live stream, both of them laughing in the car during Run BTS. They remembered why they loved them not just as performers, but as people. A special bond that time couldn't break. Jimin and Jungkook have always shared a bond that's hard to define. It's not just friendship, nor just brotherhood. It's something deeper, built on years of shared dorms, shared dreams, and shared heartbreaks. Jimin once said he saw Jungkook as his younger brother, someone he had to protect. Jungkook, on the other hand, always said he admired Jimin's strength and heart. Even during their service, the whispers didn't stop. Although stationed in different units, reports occasionally surfaced of the two grabbing a quick meal during a short leave, or of one quietly attending a training event the other participated in. And while there are no official pictures, armies know the signs. The same military watch spotted on both wrists. Identical water bottles with fan stickers. The occasional update from a base worker who swears they saw two BTS members saluting each other. Now, the fact that their discharge banners are displayed side by side speaks volumes. It means they're ready to return to us together. Interestingly, it's not just ARMY who is celebrating. Local business owners reported a sudden boom in visitors. Hotels were fully booked. Restaurants ran out of purple-themed desserts. One souvenir shop even introduced a Jikook military set complete with toy dog tags, purple pins, and limited edition photo books. Before this, our town was known for one thing: military drills, said a shop owner near the base. Now, we're known as the place where BTS's Jungkook and Jimin spent their service. That's something to be proud of. The city council has even considered turning parts of the area into tourist spots for ARMY's, a mural wall dedicated to BTS, a themed cafe, and a small gallery displaying fan letters and banners that have been collected over the months. It didn't take long for global media to pick up the story. K-media outlets like Dispatch, Naver, and the Korea Herald covered the banner displays in detail. Soon, outlets from Japan, Brazil, France, and the US followed. CNN's entertainment segment featured the purple transformation of the town, calling it a testament to fan loyalty and the human power of music. BBC interviewed local fans who had been waiting for this day for over 500 days. Even Time magazine shared a collage of the most beautiful banner designs, titled, "When Love Goes Beyond the Stage." And on YouTube, videos titled "Jimin and Jungkook's Military Town Turns Purple" garnered millions of views within hours. Fans from around the world commented in dozens of languages, their messages all echoing the same sentiment. "We missed you. We love you. Welcome home." With Jungkook and Jimin soon to be fully discharged, the question that haunts everyone now is what next? Speculations are flying left and right. Some say the two will host a joint live to thank fans. Others believe they're already planning their solo or even duo comebacks. A few insiders hinted that one of them may appear in a surprise guest spot during an upcoming music festival. And of course, many fans believe that the much-anticipated BTS reunion may begin with the soft return of Jikook, rekindling the flame that carried the group and ARMY through their toughest times. Will we see another GCF in Tokyo? Will there be new Jikook songs, maybe even a mixtape? Or will they take it slow, spending time with family, breathing in normal life, before diving into the whirlwind again? Whatever they choose, ARMY is ready with open hearts and purple lights. In the end, these banners aren't just fabric. They are stitched with memories. They are the silent echoes of concerts gone by, of airport waves, of confessions whispered during Bon Voyage. They are reminders that while time moves on, love true, loyal love does not fade. Jungkook and Jimin may have completed their military service, but to ARMY, their journey never paused. Simply changed form, from stage lights to sunrise salutes, from mics to rifles. But now, the transformation comes full circle. They are home, and when they step through those gates, in full uniform, hair trimmed and eyes sparkling with relief, the purple light will surround them like a halo of love. Not just from the town, not just from South Korea, but from millions across the globe who never stopped loving them. As the banners begin to gently sway in the wind, one thing is clear: this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something powerful. Jungkook and Jimin are not just returning, they are rising. And we'll be right here ready to catch every smile, every tear, every note they sing. Welcome back, Jungkook. Welcome back, Jimin. We waited, we believed, and now we celebrate. Together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to stay updated with all things Jikook, BTS, and more. Until next time, see you in the next videos. ARMY, Borahae Purple Heart.